Our modern lives are a whirlwind of activity. We are constantly on the go, juggling work, family, and social commitments. In this fast-paced world, convenience is king. Processed foods have become ubiquitous, offering a tempting solution to our time constraints. From breakfast cereals and frozen dinners to snacks and sugary drinks, these culinary creations have permeated every aisle of the supermarket. These foods are engineered for convenience. They are quick to prepare, have a long shelf life, and often boast enticing flavors and textures. Their packaging is bright and cheerful, promising delicious and satisfying meals with minimal effort. We reach for these foods without a second thought, enticed by their promises of ease and enjoyment. However, beneath this veneer of convenience lies a darker truth. What we often fail to consider are the potential consequences of consuming these processed delights. While they may satisfy our immediate cravings, the long-term effects on our health can be detrimental. It is time to pull back the curtain and reveal the hidden dangers lurking within these culinary imposters. Processed foods often masquerade as nutritious, but a closer look at their ingredient lists reveals a different story. These foods are frequently laden with artificial additives, preservatives, unhealthy fats, and excessive amounts of sugar. These ingredients undergo extensive processing, stripping them of their natural nutrients and transforming them into substances that our bodies struggle to recognize and digest. One of the most alarming aspects of processed foods is the use of chemical additives. These additives serve various purposes, such as enhancing flavor, improving texture, and prolonging shelf life. However, many of these chemicals have been linked to adverse health effects. Artificial sweeteners, for instance, have been shown to disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, potentially leading to metabolic disorders. Some food colorings, particularly those derived from petroleum, have been implicated in hyperactivity and attention deficit disorders in children. Preservatives, another common culprit in processed foods, are designed to prevent spoilage and extend shelf life. While this may seem beneficial, these chemicals can interfere with the natural processes within our bodies. Some preservatives, such as nitrates and nitrites, have been linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Certain processed foods harbor ingredients classified as carcinogenic, meaning they have the potential to contribute to cancer development. While the occasional consumption of these foods might not pose a significant threat, regular exposure to these carcinogens can increase the risk over time. It is crucial to be aware of these hidden dangers and make informed choices about the foods we consume. Nitrates and nitrites, commonly found in processed meats like bacon, sausage, and hot dogs, are prime examples of carcinogenic ingredients. These additives are used to preserve the reddish-pink color of processed meats and inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria. However, when these compounds are ingested, they can be converted into nitrosamines in the body. Another carcinogenic compound found in many processed foods is acrylamide. Acrylamide is a chemical that forms in starchy foods, such as potato chips, French fries, and bread, during high-heat cooking methods like frying, baking, and roasting. It is formed from the reaction between the amino acid asparagine and sugars like glucose and fructose. The longer and hotter these foods are cooked, the more acrylamide is formed. Reducing our intake of processed meats, opting for fresh and unprocessed alternatives, and choosing healthier cooking methods can help minimize our exposure to these carcinogenic compounds. Sugar is ubiquitous in processed foods, lurking in even the most unsuspecting products. From savory sauces and salad dressings to bread and yogurt, added sugars have infiltrated every nook and cranny of our diets. While our bodies need natural sugars for energy, the excessive amounts of added sugars in processed foods wreak havoc on our health. These sugars are often disguised under different names, making it even more challenging to identify them. The consequences of excessive sugar consumption are far-reaching. When we consume sugary foods and drinks, our blood sugar levels spike, leading to a surge of insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar. Over time, this constant bombardment of insulin can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which our cells become less responsive to insulin's effects. This can pave the way for type 2 diabetes, a chronic metabolic disorder characterized by high blood sugar levels. Furthermore, Excess sugar intake contributes to weight gain and obesity. When we consume more sugar than our bodies need for energy, the excess is converted into fat and stored in our bodies. This accumulation of fat, especially visceral fat around our organs, increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer.